What's going on, everyone? It's Adam here from Adam's Nintendo World with a review of YouTuber's Life 2 on Nintendo Switch. In YouTuber's Life 2, you'll play as your own YouTuber, capturing videos, capturing video game gameplay, capturing pictures for Insta Life and things like that, growing your following, building a bigger house, getting more opportunities, going to events, and things like that. If you are an aspiring YouTuber, this is not going to be how you do it. However, I think the game does actually a pretty good job of kind of capturing the ins and outs of what you would do every day. It's not a step-by-step guide how to be successful on YouTube, but it most definitely is a fairly good kind of, it's a good example of what you have to do. You have to capture trends. You have to play what's hot. You need to go to events. Like, all of those things that you need to do as a YouTuber to really succeed are all present in this game, and that's what I really like. But after that, it's just a fun simulation game where you get to run around YouTube City and check out a lot of fun stuff. So anyway, without further ado, let's hop into my review of YouTuber's Life 2. Graphically, YouTuber's Life 2 is nothing really to write home about. The game looks okay. What I don't like is how often assets are used again and again and again to fill out a city that really isn't all that big to begin with. Now, the size of the city actually doesn't bother me. It doesn't matter to me that it's fairly small because there's a lot packed into it in terms of finding trends, capturing trends, and things like that, plus a bunch of buildings you get to go into and explore. What I don't like is when you're reusing the same assets over and over and over again, and not little things. We're talking like big things. Check this out, for example. What? Oh, I thought this was the same place. I think they're reusing assets. Right? Where am I? Map. Okay. They're not. Because I was up here, right? But look, here's those 3 cars right in a row that I was dealing with before. And then lady on a cell phone. Oh, look. 3 vans and a woman on her phone. Look at this. Not 3 vans, but 3 vehicles in a row. They reuse assets like crazy. So that's what I'm learning here. You're going to find lots of the same stuff all over the city. So there's that old lady again. See what I mean? This car, the car, truck, person on a phone is reused again and again and again around YouTube City. And while it doesn't impact the gameplay, it does feel just a tad lazy to me, and it really could have been worked out with even different color cars or a different person or really anything. But we're seeing that combination again and again and again, and that one's so big it's hard to miss. But there are other examples of people, characters, assets, little things like animals being used again and again and again. It does feel a bit lazy. It could have been a little bit better. Again, not impacting the gameplay, but just kind of how immersed you can get into YouTube City. Once again, when we talk about the audio in the game, it's not great. You'll hear a lot of the same tunes, songs, chimes, things like that over and over and over again, which again is not really impacting the actual gameplay loop, which I actually really do enjoy, but it does impact that immersive element. It's just something's missing, either voice acted or more tunes or something like that. There's just something missing from YouTuber's Life 2 that would really help with immersion, both graphically and audibly, and it's just a miss for me. It really is. But the gameplay, I enjoy the loop. A lot of simulation games, I'm not really crazy about how they present what you do day in and day out, but this one's actually kind of cool, capturing trends, recording videos, a variety of different videos, whether it's gameplay, interviews, live events and things like that. There's a lot here, and you can vary up your day. You can head off to the gym to work out, earn some more energy. You can go get a bite to eat. You can buy new equipment, redecorate your house. The gameplay loop is on par, if not better than a lot of simulation games, but it's just hard to get immersed into the experience because of those other faults that I mentioned earlier. But at the end of the day, is it worth it? That's the ultimate question. If you can look past the graphical issues and the audio issues, the gameplay loop here is satisfying. Like I said earlier, the different videos you can record, the different, types of ways you can interact with your fans, whether it's Insta Life or things like that, is really good. The friendships you can create, the house you can decorate. There's so much content here to really dig into if you can get past walking past the same two cars and truck in person again and again and again. Where you choose to live, interesting. I like it, having different options. Who you choose to be friends with, again, I like it. And there are people who are harder to befriend than others, which gives you a little bit of a challenge, and I actually enjoy that. Blair is very standoffish. She doesn't like people, so really kind of cracking her nut and becoming friends with her is not something you're going to do overnight. It's going to take time, effort, and dedication, and I really do enjoy that. Sprinkle in some popular YouTubers. Like, there we go. Check this out. We did this with PewDiePie. Take a look. Oh my goodness, there he is. It's PewDiePie and his little dog Maya. Is there someone better to endorse your work? Endorse? Endorse what? A very suspicious guy was offering access to cyberware this morning. People are going nuts about this and it looks really bad. Has he offered it to you too? Yes, but I need the support of a super YouTuber. I have an idea. Take a signed photo of me so he sees we know each other and gives you access to the game. Your drone will let me know when you have it. Let's go to your house. You'll record a video together and find out what cyberware is hiding. Maya will take me to where you live. She's got an incredible sense of smell. What do you think? Great idea. We'll record at my house. Great. Go get the game. I'll be waiting for you at your home. And while someone like PewDiePie might not be your favorite person in the world, it's still kind of cool that they've incorporated some of these very famous YouTubers right into YouTubers' life too, and I kind of enjoy that's going the extra mile. But I also think probably a lot of money was spent bringing those people in that could have been used to maybe flesh out the city a little bit more. It's hard to say how they came to the decision to do this, but things I like: video variety, Insta Life, being able to interact, trends, meeting people, house, gym. Lots to do. Get past the graphics and the audio, and there's lots to do. That's not to say the game does not have its issues. Check out this, where we got stuck in the gym time and time again. There we go. Alright, and that's it. We're not wasting all our energy. But now, I do have the dumbbells. Something's wrong. The game's got some issues. As you can see, I'm stuck. So, we'll be right back while I reset the game. Okay, so we're back, and I did the exact same thing. I had to start in my house, run back over to the gym, do the dumbbells again, and I'm stuck again. So, we are going to hop out again, and I'm going to pick a different exercise, and hopefully it doesn't glitch. But right now, this here seems to be a problem, at least in my timeline right now. So let's try this again. But for whatever reason, this day, these people in the gym, I don't know, but something's not quite right. So we're going to do a run instead on the treadmill. There we go. And we're done. And we just can't work out, guys. That's what I'm learning here. We can't work out today because, once again, I am stuck. And I'm sure there's going to be a patch. I'm sure if I look in my notes that they've promised a day one patch. And because I'm playing this prior to day one, I think these are the things ultimately that they're going to have to fix. So let's start over and not go to the gym at all. That'll be the goal. Don't do the gym. It's not good for you. Don't be healthy. And that just seemed to be some weird graphical glitch for that day, because in that video that you saw the clip from previously in that video, which was a premiere, I didn't have an issue going to the gym. I went to the gym and blew all my energy on a couple of activities and walked out and was fine. But for whatever reason on this day, it just didn't want to let me go. This is being recorded prior to the game's launch, so it's very possible that an update is going to come that will fix some of these minor issues. And they are minor issues. Ultimately, I had to decide to just not go to the gym that day and hope that when I go again in the future, I won't have the problem. So that's problematic. It really, really is, but I do feel it's so minor that it's something that will be fixed in their day one patch. So at the end of the day, yes, YouTubers Life 2 is most definitely worth it. If you have the funds, if you like simulation games, if you're a YouTuber yourself, this is actually a really fun game to play with your fans. I really do believe so. There's enough content here to keep you engaged for quite a long time based on the price you're going to pay. Is it perfect? No, it's far from it. And there's a lot of things that you're going to see that probably are going to rub you the wrong way, but you ultimately need to decide, are those issues big enough for me not to play this game? And that's not a call I can make. It's only a call you can make. But hopefully the information I provided in this review, as well as some of the gameplay you saw, will give you a better idea whether YouTubers Life 2 is for you or not. But if it isn't, there'll be a bunch of videos on the channel of the first 15 or 16 days of the game. If you want to check that out, you can find out so much more about YouTubers Life 2. But until next time, everyone, thanks for watching this review, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Goodbye.